Hey everybody, we're live and I'm back from the gym show. I had so much fun. I only did one filming because I got busy and started buying some things because it was just amazing. So I got 1 ton of gem specimen and minerals coming. So anyway, like one of these pieces I was just talking to the girl about, I saw it and his booth was closed and I'm like, oh, I've got to have that piece. And so he was saying it was tremolite and I was like, oh, okay. And I realized the green, because I thought it was chrome dioxide, when it heats up, that turns to chrome. So it's literally this huge, I got 2 specimen pieces. So anyway, just some really amazing things. But guess what? I saw a Bali babe there. So it was so cool. I go walking, she goes, Janelle, and I look at like, yes. And she goes, are you Janelle? And I said, yeah. And then I saw all of her jewelry and I knew right away. I was like, oh my gosh. So I got to talk to her a little bit. The show literally was over when we saw each other. So I want to give a big call out to Shannon. And of course I gave her one of my bracelets that I was QAing. And so I did that. And it was just so neat. It's just like, ladies, it's my dream to meet every single one of you. So it was just so fun. Anyway, I could tell she had to go. Her friend, it was so cute. Her friend just had like hip surgery or knee surgery. Anyway, she was bad off and she had been walking that whole show, which was crazy. But I am excited to be back. It's like, I feel like I've missed you so much. And today we put together a really, really cool show. So I want to give some shout outs. Oh, I should say I'm Janelle.
Who are you?
I'm Janelle, and I'm the owner designer of SARDA. And I'm going to show you a bunch of really cool pieces. You can see I have the lapis on, and I got to tell you, at the show, trying to find lapis pieces, oh my gosh, prices, like the guys have said, they're not getting it because the grade of the lapis, they can't find it, the prices. But I did buy some specimens. Of course, I found only the best pieces, but there was a lot of stuff that was old that I didn't like. So I'm excited that I ended up getting some of these beads and stuff. And actually this one too, like, so I'm getting some sodalite pieces that are coming in. But today, this is literally why I beaded up some of these pieces, because I knew the cross in the lapis was coming. So anyway, even my specimens aren't even close to this color. There's like 2 pieces that are, but the quality of the pieces. Oh, and I love the bracelet style. The bracelet style is so comfortable and full adjustability. So bracelet don't, like if you are a size, I'm gonna say 6. Let's start you at a 6. A 6 to a size 8, this bracelet's gonna be fully adjustable for you too. And the necklace, is this longer than a 20?
22.
22. Okay, because see, I wanted it just like a little bit longer. So a 22 inch with 2 inches of extender, so it'll go to a 24 inch. And then of course we've got this beautiful piece that I have been putting together, that I've been kind of showing you, saying I've got some really beautiful lapis. But this has the lapis, and what is this? The kyanite that I put into it.
I'm looking for that one right now. Lapis silver plated hematite.
Yes, that's this hematite beads in the silver. And this one, that's what
sodalite.
It is sodalite. Okay, because I was like, wait a minute. I just bought so much sodalite this weekend, of some beautiful towers. Because the sodalite, when you put it a blue light to it, it glows. So you're going to see different minerals that will glow in sodalite. That's why I love using sodalite, because it's literally lapis that goes through the sodalite too. What else? The ring. Ladies, the ring is just so cool in the watermark piece. And how do you buy these items? Well, go to sarda.com, because we have a cool website, and we're always going to have a section when we do these shows so you can find the items easier. So go to, let's see, if I was looking at it, the left-hand side, and then you're going to see the little lines, and you hit on it, and you want to go to SARDA Social and Specials. And that's where anything I'm going to show today is going to be there. We have had to change it a bit, where I call them my Jodo pricing, where it's going to be, we're really trying to get it at the lowest price we're ever going to do it at. That's what we're attempting. And then it's going to start going up. So you're going to start seeing that they would, if we were to ever bring it on a show again, it's never going to be that low. So we're kind of getting back to that opportunity. We really realized we couldn't keep it at that price all the time, bringing it on the shows. So we will always say, though, if it's the first time we're showing it, right? Do we have a way of checking that yet, Michelle?
I can check it on our spreadsheet that we do for the shows.
Okay. So that's why, you know what? Now that I'm back in, well, anyway, a lot of these, so maybe not, right? Anyway, they're still going to be amazing. Anytime you see us on the SARDA social, I will always try to do the best that I can. But historically, my accounting team said, you get to do that once. And that's going to be it, Janelle. So anyway, I really appreciate them because then I can keep doing these fun shows with you.
We do have a promo still going though, 5% off, right, Mickey?
Okay.
School 5.
School 5, because back to school,
okay.
Everyone's heading back to their dorms or back to high school or wherever. So we had a coupon, School 5, and they get 5% off their cart, and they can use it as many times as they like.
Okay.
It does expire this Thursday at 11:59. So you want to get in and get those.
Even
done.
on the special prices, or oh my gosh, so that's an additional off my Jodo. Oh no, because my Jodos, I kind of got a little bit crazy because they limited me to only one time I could do it. So okay, so then that's really great deal. But I love that. I love how we're getting around the system a little bit because I did that. It's like.
You taught us well.
I know, I am. It's that blood in me that is just like, I know. It's like, I'm always saying, God, I need you to help me with this because I'm like, you're not unique and special. You can't figure out ways around how people are asking you to do things. So I know. I'm just like, but anytime I have taught my team well.
And then we have the promo going for the September orders over $100. They are entered in to win one of the specimens too.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
I've got some of these other specimens, and I got to tell you at the show this time on the amethyst, because there was not a lot of great color. It's coming much lighter and stuff now. I actually went and cherry picked some really dark colored. I mean, of course, I didn't go big because the pricing, but ladies, I really thought I'm going to get some really showcase pieces this time. So I upgraded quite a bit on some of the really pretty specimens. And also too, maybe you don't want to go as big in a house. I like to put little small pieces all over the house and then have a couple bigger pieces. So I did some really affordable type things too. And we were even talking about maybe what we would do differently too. So instead of putting the names for auction, we'll put it up, we'll show everything, but it's not going to be by number. So we'll just say we have 10 of these, but we will tour them. And then whoever's order comes first will, it still will have a number. So whatever order closes out first would get the first one, the second one, that type of thing. So we had a meeting about that today to still make it fair for everybody. Okay, so I'm going to jump into and kind of start to show you a little bit. This bracelet that I'm actually going to show you first is actually one that I own. So you're going to see that I had that on me, and this is the one that I pulled. Do I have 2 sizes or 3 sizes? I know I took the smallest size on it, and I thought...
We have 3 sizes.
Yeah, and see, I can wear the second and the first, the smallest size and the larger size, but I love that. Oh, look at you put the ruler there for me. That's good.
So
you'll have to remind me to use it, though.
So
okay,
we have
I guess
a 6.5 inch that's going to fit a 5.75 to a 6.75 inch wrist.
Okay, ladies, you hearing that? I hope so.
And then we have a 7 inch will fit a 6 to 7 inch wrist. And then we have a 7.5, which is going to fit a 6.75 to a 7.75 inch wrist.
Okay, so
and those are on sale for $249.99.
So and just so you know, out of reference, I have a 6-inch wrist. Okay, so that one is the smallest one. But then see how this one, I like wearing, but see where this one would be too big. But I like a looser bracelet too, but I'm really liking how some of them are fitting a little bit more fitted now too. But I wear bracelets like this a lot. Like this is was my norm. I always wore them a little bit more oversized. But lately I've slid in and snuck in a couple little bit smaller size ones, and I really love the stack that it's creating with it. So, of course, this is that Mac Daddy. How much is this one, Michelle?
$249.99.
Okay.
And
how many
those
grams?
range from 48 to 52 grams, depending on which size.
52 grams of silver. So these are the bracelets, ladies, that you definitely are going to see out in the real world with 4-digit pricing on them. And it's going to have all the beautiful hammered. And then I love how it sneaks into the watermark design. So I think it's just really like very contemporary looking, but then it kind of will mesh back to your jewelry too. You seen that? Isn't that cool how it just fades into it? I didn't like it's wow, my artisans did so amazing. And remember, these are all separate pieces of silver. My artisans literally have to go in here and put them together. And when you solder in such small areas like this, it's just, I'm always amazed at the skill. Today, I did a bunch of queuing on new jewelry that was waiting for me while I was at the Denver show. Yeah, it's exciting because I've got a bunch of new, really beautiful rough that's going to be coming. So I bought a bunch of really cool stuff that you'll see next year in the gemstones. Now, the other thing that I am very excited about.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
Oh my
one
gosh.
too.
So many of you ladies said, no, Janelle, bring back some of the other ones, like without the retention. This was probably the first kind of style bracelet that you ever got from me. And it's not the retention hinge. It's that really great round bangle. And these are those ones, I love it. Because is this one 7 1/4? Because I can slide it on. Or is it a 7?
It's a 725.
Yes, I love 725s.
And it's going to fit a 6.5 to a 7-inch wrist.
Oh, no, I'm a 6, so I would wear
Okay.
this.
So I'm going to change it to a 6.
Yeah, no. This is one that actually should start at a 5 1/2 because it's round.
Okay.
So can you remark that to a 5 1/2 inch wrist? And then what was that all the way up to?
A 7.
Yes,
Okay.
that could be. But if I'm a 7, you'd probably do both sizes. I'd probably go to the next size if I was a 7. I'd probably do it to a 6'7'5". Can you change that?
I can.
Because I think for comfort, round bangles are never about being fitted. These are always the ones that you want a full, loose, round piece. Because it's not going to come off your hand because it's round. And see where this one's not my size, of course.
And
But
then the larger one is a size 8.
8.
And that's going to fit a 725 to a 7.75 inch wrist.
Yeah. And again, all the little jawline beads that my artisans like set all the way around it. And these are the ones we have to white glove to make sure they're super smooth. But I wanted to go with that flat jawline pattern. You know, something, you might already have like a Tree of Life one for me. You had a watermark one for me. And look at the gallery on this one. Can I get in there on that or not? Let me see. Because it is, do you see all the little flat jawline pieces on the inside of the gallery here? Maybe not. Okay, that's okay. Because now I'm going to make people dizzy. It's very impressive on a smaller piece like this, how my artisans the quality of a piece like this is still so amazing. But you're going to get that press button. You're going to get your little safety 8 that locks over so that you have a double safety system. I'm a safety girl and love to have at least minimum of 2 safeties on all my bracelets for you.
And those are only $99.
Okay, yes, because I went crazy on these because I want everybody, this is the perfect bangle to start. So if you have some ladies and this is what I'm going to say, your daughters for, holiday, Hanukkah, Christmas, this would be that really cool bracelet. And I really wanted to make it so affordable for people to be able to get in on that one. I'm going to be showing this later. This is another round bangle. I believe this is a 7 though. But this is that one that's fully hammered on one side and then has the Janelle Adair on the other side. But this is that round bangle too. And
So that's
actually, I
the
moved
bracelet
that
of
up.
the week.
Oh, this is the bracelet of the week.
And that one shows as a 725 also.
Oh, it is a 725. Okay. I can slide it on.
Yep.
It is.
$149.99.
Yeah. But wearing those together. But of course I put that system in there. These are the ones that I cheat with when I'm in the airport. Like I like to travel with my round bangles because they're really easy. So just press, okay, this is an awkward angle. Sorry, ladies. There we go. And so a fully round, this one will have the retention though. So definitely a more upgraded feature with the press button closure. And again, man, the gallery again, ladies, I'm wanting to get really just really blinged out on these because like I wanted to show off how amazing my artisans really are. Oh, there, whoops, it focused and then I moved it.
There we go.
Okay, if you're auto-focusing, it's okay, you can tell me.
No, it was focused.
Oh, it's already doing it automatically? Okay, I don't even know how this works, this iPad.
Love that one's double-sided, Janelle, that it's you know.
Well,
so you
because
have
it
two-
rolls, like,
Well, and then you have
and
different
I
looks,
twist them.
too, right? If you want just a hammered look on one side or the Janelle
Yeah.
there, it's fun.
Yeah,
I
no,
like
it's like, and again, these two bracelets look amazing stacked together, you know? Very, very cool. I'd love to see, you know, when I see ladies, it's like, you know, you mix your round and your ovals together, but I love sometimes just going purist and doing fully round together, or ovals. So those are going to be a couple of the really great key bracelets that I think are like super important. So I'm going to keep referencing back to those because they really are amazing. I stuck on because we have this in last chance, so I threw the little rubbered bracelet on. But I'm going to go into the cross bracelet because the detail on this is just absolutely amazing. It's so funny because I have...
Yeah, they're really wanting to see the lapis bracelet.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's
And
so
the
funny
ring.
because I'm looking in here. Like now I'm just like, oh, how about if I look down? There you go. I'm trying to do it through the iPad, ladies. You would totally laugh if you saw like how I'm actually trying to do this. Okay. How about if I bring it here? Because I wore this. Remember, Michelle, I was like, oh, I want to wear this really fitted. You know, to really...
Do you need help?
Actually, I can get it. I just need...
I don't know how much help I would
Maybe
need.
I might have done it too fitted, did I? Okay.
Okay, I'll help you. You know with me, I don't know how much help I'll be.
Here.
I'll help you as much as I can.
And while they're doing that, just
Oh,
a
look,
reminder
it came right
that
off.
they can use
Okay.
School
See,
5
I
for
just-
a discount on everything except for beaded jewelry.
Okay, so usually I always, like when I do my bracelets myself, I can always get them over here, but like whenever I do this, because I did it on this side, then I flip it over like this and see how I latched it, which was, oh my gosh, I love this bracelet. Anyway, you know, this is the little pendant I wear all the time. So I have a little, like this is one of my favorites, this beautiful shield with the cross that's on that also. And look at the, ladies, the quality of this lapis is, again, I must have gone to 10 different booths trying to find, I bought one piece from one vendor, one piece from the other vendor. I think maybe I have 10 pieces of lapis statues that, I mean, that's how hard it was to find something that was that beautiful, that had the pyrite running through it. And that, you know, because I want the pieces that are stand up, you know, for the specimens that I got for you. But these are my favorite little pieces. They're literally, look at the watermark, how beautiful they did on these pieces and put those out. Again, you're gonna have that easy lobster. Even though, like, for me, I just struggled because I'm trying to do it instead of like taking my arm out. I'm like, no, ladies, I'm gonna do it. And see, when you start to have that panic, you can't get it off. Okay, so anyway, see how that just curves around your wrist? Like, super important how I engineer the bracelets, so they're just
So pretty.
see, it doesn't matter what size wrist, like it's gonna curve out and just come around your wrist just perfectly. See how beautiful that lays? You can see that. Yeah, so anyway, again, a size 6.
Yep.
Actually, I'm even gonna say a 5.75 because did you see I put it on that one? I
so
made
yeah,
it tight. So really, I'm a 6, but I'd say the 5.75 would do the first,
And then still to an
and then
8
I
inch.
should have done the second one.
Still up to an 8-inch though.
Yes, all the way to an 8.
And that one's on sale.
Yep.
You priced that at $249.99.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's
Wow.
today.
And lapis, like for this kind of quality of lapis right here, it is all about the gemstone, ladies. This one is, and the costing of cutting this cross and this kind of quality of lapis, again, just really, not sodalite. It is lapis. So the other one that I'm going to show is then the necklace. So I have a magnet extender on mine, of course, because I like to get it on and off quickly. But again, you've got that really big shield piece. Look, again, that the quality of the lapis is just absolutely phenomenal. Even the beads, I bought the best of the best beads. Like this is, Again, this is not something they'd ever do on a reorder. Like he said, these were just small amount of pieces. This is very small pocket because I could never get this quality again. But I want to start doing some things that are more limited that I know that I can't get back. Look at the gallery, the separate pieces on this. Look how amazing the quality is. The Tree of Life, even in the back pieces. Love the, and this is going to match back to that bracelet, the pieces to really kind of tie each other in a little bit.
It's a great deal too. You have that's normally $859 and it's on sale for $349.
Look at the watermark pieces, another cross coming up here. Oh, and then of course I love the little end caps. It's almost like they sparkle. Like and then again, this is all handmade chain. You can see the little spines. Every single one's like a little small jump ring. So funny at the shows, like I didn't even see people, like they're not even doing the bolly chain anymore. Because it's just too, like I said, it's too hard for people to weave and stuff. Like I expected to see some of it at the show, nothing. And anyway, the hammered pieces here, again, oh, that's the magnet. You're not getting that part. But you are getting this, which is that really great lobster claw that you saw earlier. So that's the necklace that I had in with it. And then we've had this one, and I just remember, ladies, this will double up too. So if you end up getting this necklace, you can wear it like this and double it up, or you wear it long. But did you see how beautiful that was wearing it long with the lapis? And what's the inches on this one, Michelle?
36 inches with a 2
36, and then you get your little 2 inches of extenders, you know. And again, remember, we knot on silk. So every section, so you're gonna see right here where they knot. So you're gonna see that the silk thread knotted. Between each section is where we knot. So this isn't just strung on tiger's tail, just easy and then use a crimp. These are literally done to last, ladies. For, you know, these are, again, I wanna do that kind of quality. So we're finding these amazing beaters that here in the States that are all beating these by hand. But again, look at the quality of the lapis. And again, just that quality. I mean, with this, look at it. Just amazing. The color is so spot on with this. Beautiful. Okay, and you saw that I also layered this with the, oh my gosh, did you see this? These are the ones that I absolutely, look at the knotting. And that, isn't it cool? I had him use black silk on this to kind of give it a little bit of texture as it came up. But right now, it's so funny. I am seeing so many people wearing these types of necklaces. This is the hematine, but this is that K2 stone. And this is that really beautiful, do you see the checkerboard fastening on this black spinel? And then I have the blue jade here with it. So it's the blue jade. And then this is all hematine. It's done.
That one's
and
17 inches.
Look at the end. I love doing this kind of thing for you because if you have your hair up, it's still really pretty. 17 inches, and then I did, what, 2 inches of extenders on that?
Correct.
Okay, so this is that really cool 19 inch. This one you want to wear up just a little bit shorter. I love the layering on it. So again, with the lapis, maybe you go with the bracelet, you know, like the K2 bracelet that's left, with the lapis and the jade, and then, you know, doubling it with this. I love that. And just having that, maybe, you know, maybe you're just choosing to do just like a little lapis with one of your long necklaces. And you saw me wearing this with the watermark necklace. So we got these back in, ladies. And so, you know, I always try to bring them in to give an opportunity, you know, during the shows. So this is the barrel necklace that we love, and I love the way that it's woven. It's this really cool high-end oval shape necklace. It's just, again, this now in reality, I kind of looked up necklaces like this. Ladies, these have 2s in front of it with a comma. So I'm really excited that we're still kind of bringing these at like such an amazing offer. And then... What is it, Michelle?
Well, we have a 28 inch or a 38 inch.
Oh, we do. Okay, so I've got the 28 on today, and I extended it long. So this is actually a really good length.
Yeah, so 28 with the 2 inch.
The 28, you know what? I'm going to show later. Oh, I never put that bracelet on me. Oh, that's so funny. I had it just floating here. Okay, I was like, what is that? Oh, that's how I lost my glasses at the show. Some of my favorite glasses. So it's so funny. I even think I remember when I lost them, but I was sticking them on my head and it was 104 degrees there. So my glasses had kind of stretched out a little bit. So I was even having a tough time putting them on my head. So it was so funny. I thought I heard something drop and I thought it was the booths are really narrow, so you're like squeezing in trying to get in, and I thought that I had dropped something on the floor like a specimen or like, and so I looked and I thought, well, I didn't see anything. It was my glasses.
Oh no.
So anyway, the prescription ones, not the reader ones. Okay, so this length, I'm going to show it later because I'm doubling up the frangipani one because we brought the frangipani, but so just know we have those two lengths. And so did you only bring one in for the social today?
Yeah, for the social, just the one, but we do have the 38 inch and they're 224 and 249 for the two different lengths.
Oh, okay, so you did put them on, or did you just mark it down?
And you just mark, they're over on the page.
You just put it, okay, because we only had one. We moved the other one over. Okay, so that's going to give you that really long, great necklace to go with that. Oh, you know what? I'm going to leave this lapis one on because you know what was so pretty? I kind of moved around the show the way that I did it because the next thing I'm going to go into is the Xanadu Mystic because, you know, we love the Xanadu Mystic Quartz. And it was so cool because this gemstone pops so much blue, but those berry delicious colors too. So when I put this on, I loved the layering of the lapis necklace with it.
Great.
So it was just something we didn't plan, but I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm going to bring it underneath closer when I start to show this because you can really see the difference. Oh, I never did actually finish what I was doing.
I was just asking Tanya, did she do the ring?
I didn't. Okay, so I'm not done with the lapis. However, I did change my necklace set. Okay, so I will show the rest of what I've got on me because I forgot. Oh, it's my favorite ring. So ladies, you know I have to pull that in. So you can wear it like this or you can flip it over and let go and let God. And so I love this because it's fully reversible like that. It's an eternity ring. So you can wear it like this, or you might need reminding for the day that you want to let go and let God, which that's why it's one of my favorite things. You know, I start to stress and realize, nope, he's got it, Janelle. And then, again, the lapis ring. Look how my artisans, do you see, this is a flat stone, completely flat. Do you see how they set this? That makes it look like it's literally curved. I mean, you are not going to see settings like this. You're going to see people gluing it in, and it's going to be flat and shaped. It's not going to fit like on your hand so smoothly and so beautifully like this. Just a really great base, not so big like a lot of the other statement rings that I do. It literally conforms to your hand, and it's just so comfortable, ladies. Look at that. You saw how that just slid on? See how it just rolls over so nicely? I'm just so, like, going to the show and actually, really, this was the first time that I actually got to see jewelry and the quality of what they have out there. I was so excited to get back, ladies, and just say, like, this kind of quality that I get to do for you. I'm so glad that I picked you and you picked me, you know? And because I really do, I really want the best of the best for you. And I'm just going to continue to make things just as beautiful. But even wrapping this, the braid, you see, because that is stiff silver. You know, it's just like it would be coming, like how we braid it, like one of the chains. You know, think about it. It's stiff. That has to be wrapped around this bezel, you know, those small wires. And I do that double layer of it. So we have to roll those two over and then literally pinch those in and get them to stay soldered in those, whoops, sorry ladies, areas. I'm just like going, wow. And you see the bezel, the high and low where it follows the stone. Anyway, just really exciting.
So he's on sale for $149.99.
Okay, $149.99. And that's, again, with this kind of lapis, that's why you don't see really lapis in my collection very often, because really this ring, when it's not on special on our show, like it's $400.
Over $400.
Yeah, so it's over $400 for
Almost
pieces
$500.
like this, because it's not just the lapis quality, but cutting it in the cross, cutting, like all of this, again, are ones where I want to bring a little bit more specialty pieces. I don't want to bring that low grade I really want to bring something where you're going to be going out and know you're never like going to find this color kind of lapis again. Like it's just, again, you know, not in the industry. What else did I forget? Oh, the watermark. Okay, so ladies, by popular demand, you love this ring. But some of you ladies don't want a frangipani. So instead of the watermark with frangipani, I brought in the full watermark, okay? So I brought in that full watermark, and you know how the beads and it, you see how it curves in here because our fingers close together. So I do that so that it gives you more of a comfort fit and your hands go in, see? So you're not gonna have those big thick pieces between your fingers. So again, we've got that, and the price on this, again, you know, just something a lot more affordable, you know, during one of our shows for sure. Okay, so I was actually going into the Xanadu, but did you see how the Xanadu really matches?
Before you
Toledo.
do the Xanadu, Janelle, we have a question.
Oh yes, let's answer some. Let's do it. Let's answer some.
Courtney Rose.
Oh, Courtney. Hey, my friend.
Is asking, have you considered designing a barrel bracelet to match the barrel necklace?
Okay, yes. The barrels do not work with the chain. So I have done that. But recently I did some other barrel ones because it doesn't work with the chain. So yes. And I've got to find, which one do you want, Courtney? Because we'll have to go... can you write that down for me too? Because as we add things in, I'll have to have her go try to find some of those things, okay? So yes, I have designed them. I just have not made them yet. Like, you know, so tell me, do you want the frangipani or the watermark? Because we have these two, so I would either do watermark or frangipani. Which one?
Watermark. I vote for watermark.
Oh, okay. I thought she answered already. I'm like... The frangipani, though, the beads on that are
I know,
spectacular.
But I was just thinking the watermark would go with, you know, it's not as, would go with a wider.
Yeah, watermark. Well, watermark
Yeah.
goes with frangipani too,
Right.
because you have to water the flowers.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so what else?
And then Lori
Oh,
Wood
a question. Yes,
was asking
Lori.
about the blue beaded, where's her question?
Yes.
The lapis necklace.
Oh,
silver.
the short one.
Yeah, she's asking if there's silver white beads on that lapis necklace.
They're silver, but not white.
Okay.
It must have been the reflection. These are all silver hematine.
Perfect.
Yep, silver hematine. But because it looks like as you move it, it flashes. I mean, they're so metallic and beautiful. You probably saw white in it. However, the K2 does have some white in it, so maybe that's what you were kind of looking at too.
Lisa Crandall wanted to know if the lapis ring is true to size.
Oh, Lisa Crandall. Yes, Lisa, this is going to fit nicely. Like I'm a size 8, and this is not too thick of a band that you definitely get your normal size for sure.
And then Beverly Hand said, what if you cut the barrel in half and did half barrels so it would sit better on the, you know, like on the bracelet?
With the chain, it doesn't.
Still doesn't.
Nope, it won't wrap like I did it. And when I do a bracelet too, I want you ladies to be able to put it on yourself. So with that chain, it doesn't curve like some of the other ones, but it would be harder for you to put them on yourself. Also, for it to work, I would have to make it a full, so it wouldn't be adjustable. And I've been trying to gather information of what sizes you ladies would do, but I would have to carry 6 sizes in it. But you would probably have to have somebody assist you because I would take the barrel and put a lock into it too, so it would be a continuous barrel. So I could do that, but I do try to do bracelets because I hear a lot of you ladies, you want to put them on yourself. And that one, somebody like has to assist, and we would have to do 6 sizes. So then we're really trying to get a feel about what size you ladies really like. So it's not that, but again, I would have to use a different chain. So I have some designed, and I have a lot you ladies haven't seen. Is getting to everything, right? And anything else?
Yep, we just had a request for
Yeah.
the Love One Another bracelet in frangipani, tree of life, and bamboo motifs.
Okay, so frangipani,
More tree of life
tree of life.
and bamboo. So if we could do some more love one
Okay,
another.
the
So
love
we
one
love-
another's.
They love the love
Was
one
that
another.
Amberly that asked?
No, actually it was
She
Amy.
loves her
who-
bracelet.
Amy who it's love.
Okay, so Amy, you're loving the more fitted bracelets too, I think too. So I love to hear like what do you love about that bracelet so much too? Because as I'm designing other things, I'd love to hear that. So I literally am going to take Michelle.
I
Will you
wrote it
just
down.
leave me a big note?
I
Yeah,
did.
because I'm going to hit that on the design day because and I'd love to do the barrel necklace print on the love one another, not my normal filigree frangipani. I think it would look more refined and still go with stuff. I could see that working more. Okay, anyway, I'm
And
designing in my head, so
and
move on.
Courtney replied,
Yeah.
it is watermark that she.
Okay, watermark. Okay, so like yes, that's something I'll pull out and see which one it is. I prefer, if I were to do that, to do the barrel clasp and not the adjustable because it looks more, I mean, it looks like money when you have it on and it feels like money. But again, I would have to do different sizes because you'd want that a little bit more fitted, not as loose, right? So, okay. So I'm going to the Xanadu because first of all, we only have 2 pieces here though
We do.
of the Xanadu. But the reason I did that is, ladies, because you have so many of the different things in Xanadu that I know that you can go with. And I love this long, really beautiful linear pendant with the stones. So I have a series of these coming. And ladies, I had to sneak in. That is that berry spinel that I did. So I wanted to do more precious stones. So that is real spinel that you're seeing there, right here.
And then the purple ivy is
Yep.
the topaz.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
the purple ivy and then the quartz. You've got the Xanadu quartz with it. But I wanted to do something that was just so amazing and like just in that really, it's hard for me to bring in kind of the purples, but I love that we have the blues that go with it. And again, I had not done a tip to tip bracelet. And you know, I'm just crazy about these. They're so easy to put on and off. And I did a size that's really going to fit a lot of
Yep.
people. So
that's
this one,
7, sorry.
oh,
I wasn't sure if you knew, so I interrupted you.
no, that's good. So a
So-
size 7.
And
So
that's-
it's going to fit a size 6 to 7 1/4. But remember, 7 1/4 will be a little bit more fitted. But you'll be able to wear, again, this is be something that I probably wouldn't do this one. Again, like that's what I said. I would definitely put on my 2 round bangles with this. You know, I love to have it. And well, I
We
have
should
the other one
another
over here.
in.
Yeah, but this is how I would do it. I would do the bangle over on this side here. So let me do this over here. And you could actually even stick in the Janelle Adair with it too. That way you get one of each of those on there. There you go. So you could do that. But you know, sometimes when I do the tip to tip, I love wearing 2 of the same kind of with it. But that oval with that round. And then, so we already showed this. And that kind of gives us that natural transition into, you probably saw this like me sitting there with it because I love this new stuff. And it's the Sweet Tart. Isn't that? Oh my gosh. So this is the first time we brought in with the Sweet Tart Mojave turquoise.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that American turquoise with all those colors. You're getting the blues, a little bit of purple, pinks, oranges, yellows. Like you're getting that whole range of color. There's nothing you are not going to combine this with, ladies. That's what I love about this is will combine so much of the things. I love it because Michelle was like, oh my gosh, we got to put it on the blue today. But think about just all the different,
It's
what
funny
bead
you say
strand
that.
would you not put it on?
That's funny because
right?
I was in Tanya's
Yeah.
office with the bead tray going, ooh, look, it looks good on the orange. We can put
It's
it on
like
the green. Like we were looking
everything,
at all of them.
No, I mean, it's one of those things. And you know what I love about this too is that we did bring the other barrel stations because it does have that frangipani on it. And, you know, really with how I thought too is I'd probably, actually you can do that strand on the beads And then you could layer with your frangipani necklace that you have, ladies, like this. So you could do your beaded like this. But another option would be to actually layer up. Do I still have another necklace on? Oh, I do. Okay. You could layer up the 36 inch. Is this the 36?
The frangipani is a 38.
The 38 inch. Okay. So you could do that one. Layer it down like this because I did the enhanced reveal on it, and wear it just solid silver too.
That's so pretty.
So it's like there's so many different options. So, you know, whether you wanted to do a colored bead strand, or even, you know how, ladies, I've done a lot of the other colors. You could strand in, think about some of the other colors that you have, and strand in just like this also.
And that's the first time we've shown that bead strand too. That's new.
Oh, is this new?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, no wonder I loved it so much. Oh, okay. So actually, I'm going to put on, but see, I love how you can kind of mix in sometimes the gemstones because there's so many colors. That's why I was like, gotta be honest, I'd probably mix in a translucent with that. Actually, this is the one that's easier for me to put it on while I'm on though. So this is going to have the little lobster claw. And then this is going to still have a 2-inch extender. So we did the matching, of course, the matching bracelet with the necklace too. And I love these mystic beads. Did you see how the colors pop in this? So you're getting this really beautiful blue in this bead. So this is a quartz bead here. Then we have, wait a minute, I believe this is the turquoise.
Yep.
And this is that really beautiful agate, that multicolor agate. But I love the faceting on it. It looks like the faceting on it is so amazing. But you're going to have that color through it.
So the necklace is an 18-inch with a 2-inch extender on the
18.
bead. And the bracelet will fit a 5.75 to an 8-inch wrist.
So this, again, we put on a Bali make. Oh, I'm not supposed to show this one. That's right. Because that's the one I had on. This is how it's coming. So I'll show it to you right. So you're going to get the lobster with the 2 inches. So right there, starting here is 18 inches. Then you're going to get 2 inches. So this will go all the way to a 20-inch.
And it's on sale for $69.99 because it's a new release. So we have the new release price on that. And the new release price on the bracelet is $49.99.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, this gives you that little bit of adjustability. But again, just something really colorful beaded. Think about all the different turquoises. What kind of turquoise did I put in this one?
It's the blue turquoise.
Oh, it's just, okay. So I didn't have an origin on this one, just knowing it was turquoise. So yeah, I mean, again, beautiful little rondelles. But again, silk thread is what, and see where we're knotting in between each of the sections still. So that is going to really, again, man, the ladies are getting better and better and better at these. That's what I love too. It's like, you know, it's you feel it's just solid in there. They've made this so tight because, you know, at first when we were starting to work with them, they were a little bit looser and they're getting, man, they're getting so good. I mean, I got to be honest. I checked the other day when I was at Nordstrom, and I'm like, oh my gosh, our beaders are getting better. Then once you get out there and you're paying a lot of money for those beaded necklaces, like it's shocking how much for gemstone beaded necklaces now. Okay, so again, don't forget, matching bracelet to me because it's got that adjustability. Absolutely. I mean, look at, so cute with the silver. I don't know, I'm really loving those. I really kind of love the elastic ones too that we still have, but I think this is gonna really give you that adjustability that you might need. It's gonna fit more ladies. That's why I think this is like a no-brainer, super easy because it's gonna fit. Did I give you the fit of this one? Of what it's going to fit?
Yep.
Because I would say a 6 for sure.
I have a 5.75 to an 8.
Oh, 5.75 to an 8. Yep. See, and that's where it's like this. It was really hard to like how you want to wear it. This gives you that ability to control if you want it looser or you know, a little bit more fitted.
Are the bead sizes on that, Janelle?
Okay. What is it?
Will a regular pendant veil or a enhancer fit over the beads?
Oh yes, actually, Oh, the regular enhancer. Do we have one here?
Or just, does the enhancer bail fit over?
Well, actually, the enhancer bail, let me see, because it doesn't, the enhancer bail.
Because we had the Mojave Turco or something.
Yeah, because if
Or the sweeter.
these should be 7 millimeters. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, because I specifically, when I was buying these beads, knew when I was beating them up. So, yes, if you don't have the enhancer bail, this necklace still works in everything. Yes. Ooh, good question. Who asked that?
Trish Cates.
Trish Cates.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, great question.
And Ann Bukowitz is asking if the turquoise ring is true to size.
Okay, so I'll get back under here. Sorry, because I haven't been measuring stuff again. Okay, so is that gonna matter? I don't know. Okay, so true to size, because I did the adjuster on it. So absolutely true to size. Oh, I haven't even showed you that yet. I love when the artisans do that. Do you know how hard that is? Because we have to bezel set this first, and then at the end we have to bring this over and lap it over the stone. So you're getting like a double bezel setting, which is like insane in the jewelry industry. Like people just don't do this. That's why I just love the effort that my artisans always put in. Look how detailed that butterfly is. Oh my gosh, it's a new little butterfly.
It's so cute.
Oh my gosh, come on. He just knocked it out of the park again. But I just love the sweet turquoise. Oh my gosh, the Mojave turquoise is so pretty. Did I show the, okay, the enhancer. I've got to show that more. Because look at the back.
Yeah.
Ladies, come on.
Wow.
Isn't that just amazing? Like the back side of it. And again, you're going to get that really amazing magnetic enhancer bail. But just really beautiful. Oh, for sure I'm going to measure that one. Okay. Because this one is a medallion. This one's big. Look at that. So I love it. Am I measuring that good? Not really. So it's just a little under 3 inches. Maybe just a little tad under. So, and a 14 by 10 stone. Just really beautiful. Okay.
Wouldn't that be pretty with, Julie Sanger's asking, wouldn't that be pretty with Amazonite?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Gorgeous.
Okay, yes, I did do a bracelet. Look at those pieces. Aren't those so cute? Again, I'm loving this new style of bracelet because it is just like butter. Like I just love, you know how I showed you before, how they just turn. So again, super easy. Lobster. I won't put it on so tight so I can't get it off without Michelle's help. Okay, and so anyway, I always make sure I want the stone to be in the middle, that when I do it, that they're not going to overpower it. But did you see how this one just, again, just, it doesn't matter where it's going on your wrist. You see where it just is going to conform to your wrist because of the pieces. I'm a little dehydrated, you can see from my trip. I was shopping, I didn't have time to stop to drink water.
The Mojave.
Look at those little pieces too.
Is that a mix of stones, Janelle? How do they do that stone?
Oh, the Mojave? Okay, so it's all American turquoise that they've done in colors. Then they compress it together. And that's how that's done. So yeah, it's all American turquoise that they've used. And then they've compressed that all together. And then they start to cut the stones. And because of that, it's really hard because they have to stabilize every turquoise. So every turquoise actually does this, but you would just never see the difference in the colors. But that's what they have to do to make sure that they stabilize that, is run this stuff through it. So they'll put it in there, then they run this stuff through that stabilizes it so that you can actually cut it and polish it. So that's how you get, why they tend to trademark Mojave, because it's like a process also, but it also says that it's American turquoise. So
you have the bracelet on for $149.99.
oh my gosh, is it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, our silver ones. Oh my gosh, that's what you pay for a silver one. Again, because it being American turquoise, like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
wow, what a great price.
Yeah, that's your product.
That is
Your
excellent.
product price. The
Anyway,
pendant,
loving this. So
pendant
cute,
is
right?
only $99, and the ring is
This is?
The
Oh my
pendant.
gosh. Oh no.
And the ring is $79.
Oh no, this is gonna sell out tonight. That is not a $99 pendant. But you know, you saw how excited I got. This is our first time we have the Mojave Sweetheart. Yeah, Sweet Tart, turquoise.
Yeah.
It's sweetheart and tart. It's just so sweet. Okay, so oh wow, that's crazy. Okay, so ladies, definitely.
And the ring is only $79. That's less than some.
Oh my gosh,
silver.
I did. I got a little excited.
You did.
I saw this before the show and you kept going. That's right, Janelle. Again, well, it took me like so long to get the stones cut too. And for me, I rejected so many of the stones because I wanted all the colors. And then he came back and said, Janelle, do you know how much rough we're going through? You have to accept more. I said, I don't really want to because I really want, because getting all the colors in this size stone, I didn't want to go so big. I wanted to go into a really wearable size, which 14 by 10 is that sweet, perfect size stone. But usually in translucents, not in opaques where I'm looking for a pattern because that one, oh, wait, I want to show this. Actually, let me show this the way that I would be wearing it because I've got all these on now. Actually, I would probably leave this one on with it. So I'm going to give you some different looks with it because literally I think this would be beautiful with this on. But I want to show you another one that I probably would put with it instead of these. Because it's one of my favorite little bracelets. So you do have these, the bracelets of the week, which are great. But what I would do is put on, actually I'll just put it up like that. I would put this, because I asked for this one back, because it's one of my favorite bracelets that I've done. It's so sweet. And 4 sizes on this. I knew this would be a bracelet I will carry forever in my collection because the amount of artistry in each little frangipani that overlays each of the little sections. And it's so easy because it's literally, whoops, wrong way. It's the retention with a magnet. So 4 sizes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that.
You want me to give that?
Yeah, you want to go over those?
We have a 6.5 inch. So that's going to
That's this one.
A 5.5 to a 6.5 inch wrist.
Mm-hmm.
The 675 will fit a 6 to a 7 inch wrist.
That's that one.
The 725 will fit a 6.5 to a 7.5.
That one.
And the 775 will fit a 7 to an 8.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And do you know how hard to do a thinner bracelet in this kind of, I had to use a little bit more silver to make sure that it's going to stay on. But this is where I love because, these almost look like the same size on here. Oh, they're not. Okay, on the camera they look like it, but when I went out of the camera, no, they're not even close to the same size. So, but I can wear both of these, okay? That's what I love. You know how I was saying, ladies, I'm doing some where it's a little bit more fitted, So you can, again, a size 6 inch wrist, I can wear this one, or I can do the little bit looser one that I love. Again, you want to do fitted down here if you're doing a look of 2 pieces. But I do. I think I chose this one instead of the more fitted one because I have a lot of fitted bracelets. But you can choose to wear this one fitted. But this one, to me, I love the looseness of it, of this one.
Sharon Vogel was asking about a coupon for tonight. So it's School 5.
School 5.
For 5% off your cart in everything except for beads.
Okay.
And that ends Thursday at 11:59. So you still have a couple of days.
So look at the sizes. It's so cool to be able to do 4 sizes, ladies. I hope it's not confusing. See, now you can kind of see. The different sizes. Okay, so we've got that one. Okay, and so then I've got a couple other frangipani pieces I wanted to bring in because you ladies that want to do the all silver, I don't have a lot of frangipani pendants. So I did this little cute little frangipani. The clusters of the frangipanis, aren't those just darling? I love this shape. I'm crazy about this shape. I did it in 2 different motifs at one point. And again, a retention closure. Look at that. Isn't that big kiss to you ladies. I wanted to do a really pretty cute geometric flower. And this has got that amazing bar hinge on it, which my artisans are just so good at doing. But again, I would stick it, you want a little bit of color, stick it on one of the beaded necklaces, because again, most of my beads, I wonder if we should put that, it goes over enhancer bail. Maybe we should start doing that into our,
Like if it will.
the beads.
Description?
Yeah, so maybe on the bead description, I'm just thinking that because,
I'll make sure Mickey knows for.
Oh, thanks.
okay, Mickey. Okay, and don't forget, now we have this ring too. And so this one, okay, wait a minute. This one is a 7. This is the one that literally, I feel like it's a half size on this one. So this one I would size up a little bit on this one, because I'll show you, I'm always an 8 over here. So on this, yep, I would size up on this. Does that one say that on the website?
It does not, but it will shortly.
Okay, so we're gonna put that, because as they came in, sometimes I don't know who I'm telling, like when I'm QAing them, sometimes it's not translating by the time we put it on the brand buy, but if you guys don't catch it on the brand buy, then we don't get it onto the, but anyway, size up in this one, because definitely when I usually like my 7 over here, see how that's a great fit. So I'm an 8, and I would wear it on my kind of 7 finger. For
And both that pendant, the frangipani pendant, the silver one, and that ring are $89.99.
Oh, okay, $89.99
Yeah.
for the pendant and the ring.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know where you're gonna find prices like that on this quality. I love it.
SARDA.com.
Oh yeah, that's good, Michelle. That's a good one. That is a good catch.
I had some coffee. I'm over here working on my coffee. It's
She's-
kicking in a little
She's
bit.
feeling a little feisty over there. Okay. So anyway, I love these little button earrings. Again, my artisans, it's like, I putting all those little hand details on them. The smaller pieces, like I said, are not. So the price, again, I always try to really do a really great price. But these are just those perfect little studs. Oh, I better put these on, actually. I had the pendant on my thing again. Oh, I've had these hoop sets in the whole time.
Oh, no.
So I want to talk about the hoop
Yes.
set, because I wanted something, ladies, it's getting towards holidays time, and I think everybody needs these little studs. So these are going to be studs just by themselves. How much are the frangipani studs?
$69.99.
$69.99. So the frangipani studs are $69.99. Don't want to deter you from them, because they truly are worth the price.
Yes.
But there are some things why I want to do these shows. I just want to offer something at just like a really crazy price. So tonight you're going to notice the hoops with the stud set is $99.99. So I'm going to show you underneath what it is. But see, this is just that cute little button style in the frangipani. I kind of feel like this, if you're not a big earring person, this is it. And it's going to kind of go with your frangipani jewelry. I just feel like this was one, again, I'll carry forever, because it's just that really great little size. But the frangipanis are a lot to create the little filigree in each part of it. So, but guess what I got here? This stud set. So this is the one that acts like an ear crawler. So you can actually put it in your ear, and it can, go up your ear a little bit more. So I did those in Bali, and you're gonna get the little sterling silver, like small, those are all sterling silver too, so you're gonna get that. So you're gonna get that one, plus, you know how crazy I am about these little columns that I do in all my necklaces in the watermark. So you're gonna get the little watermark one, and sizing, so you can kind of get a little idea on size of these guys. So you're gonna get the watermark, and then the ear crawler one is just that little bit longer, so it's a little over a ½ inch.
Lynn Zarillo says she doesn't own hoop earrings, so this would be a great opportunity.
Oh my gosh, and
Right?
these hoops, I'm sorry, like, yeah, I'm kind of going insane with these, but I want you to be able to keep one, gift some, and have some gifts and stuff too that you'll be able to give out. That's that really beautiful little Janelle Adair. Man, the beadwork on this, again, oh my gosh, it's so good. Even the back side on these have the little beads. I'll have to show it to you, because Oh, how about if I put that down? Did you see the ruler was like, hey. Okay, sorry about
I put them
that.
on tight because I didn't.
See, look at, isn't that cute? Look at, I mean, you see all the wires and the beads on how they make these. I mean, come on. Just this little beaded set should be $99.99 for just, I mean, who's gonna do that, right? All that labor like that, just incredible. Okay, so you're gonna get the Janela Bear. I think we went. And then you see this, I just wanted a really cute little basic, that's just a little domed oval, hammered with the high polished edge. So you're gonna get that one. And, oh yeah, so you'll kind of see size-wise, like with these two. You know, again, the frangipani. The frangipani doesn't come with it. Sorry, I'm just going back because I forgot to measure them. Sorry, but that's the frangipani again. And then, sorry, this is the crazy kicker. You're getting the hoops. I'm throwing the hoops in. And so that's what that was supposed to price out. And I threw these hoops in because I feel like everybody needs a watermark hoop. So that was my way to really get some things. I had enough of those made. And I just thought, even if you're not a stud person, gifting those and getting your amazing hoops. I mean, those alone should be over $99.99 just for the hoops. And these are the ones that I did too. It's not with the, this is that upgraded invisible setting. So that's the one that comes in. Do you see where it's carved in there just perfectly? And you just snap it. Do you see how that just snaps in? I love it because it's like you have to do pressure, boom, see, and it pops up. So yeah, that right there, that upgraded feature, you pay a lot for those. But watermark, look at all the watermark stuff. See where they've put those all together, the pieces. Anyway, that is the steal of the day. What was I calling it before? Steal of the wheel? I don't know.
That was right.
Anyway, okay, so I'll get rid of all of that over there. But I think the next thing I'm going to go into is, because it's still frangipani time, is I kind of feel like you could do, for you ladies that want a little bit more sophistication and bling bling, I had not done any really beautiful in my fancy cuts, those competition cuts. So I'm bringing in the white quartz, which to me is just really beautiful. And I wanted to do it in a really contemporary kind of setting. Oh, do you have a question?
Yeah, I was gonna have you measure the hoop real quick.
Oh, the hoop. Oh, good idea. Good idea. I think it's an inch. Or is it 1.25 inches?
Looks like
Inch.
Yeah, 1 inch.
Okay, Amy, it's an inch.
1 inch. Like those 1 inch hoops. We love them. Okay, so I've got the white on. And, I'm doing kind of, I got to take some things off here. Huh. Okay, so I'll put the really long. I'll finally take my lapis off. And I'll put the silver on.
That really long one is on Last Chance. I just thought it looked really cool with the
Yeah.
lights. I brought it in. It was a nice statement ring.
With yeah. I do love that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't put this on. Okay, so this ring set, because this is where I'm always able to put the little bead one over my, so I have to take something else off. Okay, my let God is my last one. I let go. Okay, so I think I'm going to put that one over here, this one here. And so anyway, I'm going to start to show you some of the pieces. So just that really classic white quartz, and this actually has that beautiful oops. Okay, it just snapped closed on me. Very strong magnet. Has a very strong magnet. So it has the little white quartz fancy cut. Then it has the little white topaz as the accent stone. But these are those ones sometimes you just need that classic pendant. Ooh, actually, why do I even need it on this? You upgrade and put it on this chain. Oh my gosh.
There you
go. Ooh, I like that better. With the beaded? No, because it's very classic, and I think these longer necklaces are super classic. Oh, which I need to take these off after, remind me, because I need to tour those too. Okay, so I'm going to keep the white on with this, because any of these gemstone bracelets, I'll come underneath now. But I love these tip to tip, because, you know, when you have these kind of bracelets, they just kind of form together. But again, this is all in the frangipani. So then this is actually a set. So these two, you get these two rings together. And I love this one because it sizes out a little bit bigger. And I'm able to get this one on my thumb, which usually I have to buy a 9, but I'm able to stick this one on for my thumb. And then again, this is going to be my one frangipani ring I do all the time because I love the size of it. It's smaller. You know how like so many of my other rings are like larger profile? Because like if you think about it, like seeing this frangipani one, see where it's like, I would probably, actually what I tend to do is I wear that one here and then I wear that one over here. And look at this is the competition cut. This is the bird's nest.
So that frangipani ring and the white competition cut 2 stack ring, it's a you picked, $79.99.
$79.99. And
So-
you'd be paying that, but you're getting both.
Mhm.
So you're getting this little ring that I like to slide over my thumb, because literally you can wear it like this.
That's so pretty.
So I always put it on like this, and because this is full eternity here, I usually put the bead like right here. Or you wear it like that. Very cute. And again, this is going to have that beautiful gallery. You're still going to get that really amazing fit because of the gallery. This one being smaller, in the inside, I got more fine so that it still really grips your hand when you put it on. This classic, like this is just such a great classic, like white to go, one of those ones you put on and don't take off, like just great, because you can't mess up white quartz. And then this is the one that's in Last Chance, but we love it because it's literally white topaz, and then you're getting the quartz, and you see this is the bottom layer is quartz, so it's in a pavilion. So the bottom of the stone is like this. We stick a very, very thin piece of the mother of pearl, and then we put a faceted domed top of natural quartz that's cut into the top like that top part. So we call this a triplet. And see, you have that rainbow mother of pearl piece that's between the stone, another little artist stone, just like that white, but that's still that great little pop of color that comes out of it. It almost looks like a rainbow moonstone,
So that one is marked down to $85.
$85
For all those, and those are white
Oh,
topaz
that's
in there too.
yeah. These are all white topazes here.
And
yeah.
then we still have a
Oh.
full range of sizes on that.
But look at this is the filigree. So this is comb on right here. That's every single wire, every little bead that's done. Actually, this little ring had to go away just because, again, the detail, the time, because every little bezel has also the little beads that are hand set all around the bezels on these. But again, just a great little...
And that one's
fun ring.
adjustable, right, Janelle? Is it?
Well, this one, not, I mean,
A
yes,
little?
is there some adjustability?
A little.
But see, you would pull this out like that. See how you can kind of adjust the stones a little bit? Or you can, pull them in a little bit. So there is some adjustability. See, it's a full wrap ring. So see how this wraps to the continuous? So, you'll be able to open that a little bit and open this one a little bit. So yeah, this is what you call a wrap ring. So yeah, you'll have some fun with that one. 89, come on. What are you not gonna wear? 85. Yeah, crazy. I think it was some gemstones that I had left, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I wanted to do like just a white, great color. And then don't forget about the bracelet. So again, you're seeing the really beautiful gemstones in the bird's nest cutting in the white quartz. And then you're getting all the beautiful frangipanis that go down. Seeing the workmanship on that. That's how it rolls around, all that hand hammering in between. And this one, I'm gonna say definitely a 6 to a 7 1/4 again, where it's gonna fit. So I size 6 to 7 1/4 for fit on this guy. 7 1/4 being a fitted bracelet, so it'll be more of a fitted. And this is where I wear my 2 stacks, 100%. Like
$149.99.
$149.99 for the bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, the tip to tip. What did I do with my other one? Okay. I got a big pile over here. That's definitely not my size. Oh, I've got it on this wrist. Okay, that's why. So let me put this one, because I feel like I would do the flat jaw one with that one, just because it's so cool. So take that one off. And then I love that I can slide this one off. Well, I mean, look at it. It's like, yes, you can open it up and do it, but yeah. This is probably my favorite travel, like this size. It's like so easy. And I gift the most, like it's just kind of a starter bracelet for everybody that goes, oh my gosh, I love that bracelet. I never take it off. I'm like, yes, it's a good one when you don't want to take them off. Okay, and so that goes into all the frangipani, which is kind of a natural. Oh, I didn't do the pendant. So don't forget about the little pendant. Look at the detail on this. Isn't that beautiful with the tree of life? I love this. Love the setting in this. Let's see, isn't this cool how it just hides in there like that?
Amberly loves
Flush.
those hidden ones like that.
Yeah, it's that's some workmanship. That's hard to do, like for artisans. Like, yeah, those are things you're gonna see in like super expensive pieces. We can't do it on everything, but I do. Yeah. I'd always love to hear. Okay, so that goes into the frangipani,
Can I
which...
borrow the white one for a minute? We have a request for
Oh,
Tanya
yeah.
to try it on.
Oh, Tanya, 7 1/4.
Look, they know Tanya.
They know Tanya. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm
If
gonna
it's
start to put in my other...
It's not super fitted either.
Oh, it's not super fitted on you.
I mean,
So you said.
Okay, so I said fitted. It's not gonna be as fitted as some of the other ones.
And then Lynn Bluer was asking
Lynn.
Bluer, yep.
Yes.
She likes measurements like right here by the curve.
Oh, like right
this.
here. She
So
probably
she-
wants it from here.
No, she wants to know like how wide it is kind of here. From top to bottom, like, yeah.
I think so it doesn't look spin on her.
Yes, because you weren't here when you were in Denver buying stones, and she had requested that measurement.
So
of
I
her
think
box.
it's like here she's looking at and here she's looking at. Because it would be the dimension from here to here always changes. Every bracelet's a little different. So Lynn, if you, so we can start to try to start doing that in every show. I'll need help reminding me, but there to there. So once you get your favorite bracelet, I could do the inside alone to start measuring those. So you know what you would like. But yeah, a lot of mine too, ladies, I have to be honest, like some do like tend to spin a little bit, some don't. It varies. So because everyone does kind of, that's why I'm trying to do some smaller ones, some more fitted ones, so that you will kind of be able to get kind of a mix of some of the sizes too.
And we have a question.
Yes.
Is the
Ooh, I like
Xanadu
this with this too.
and the white bracelet the same size? When you put
This-
them on, do they fit the same? The Xanadu?
Okay,
and-
actually, let's get Tanya to try it. So
Okay.
these two, let's take the white quartz bracelet and the Xanadu.
Yep.
Because I have a feeling, I'm wondering if the frangipani one would be a little bit, no, I'm thinking more fitted. I mean, looser.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see.
the way that okay, and so
Yes, it is.
it is.
Barely.
Yeah, barely, but
Yes.
so
They
is the
both
Xanadu both fits you?
Mm-hmm.
But the white quartz is just a little bit looser on Tanya's wrist. I brought my set back in because I actually have the beaded necklace that I have been waiting for, because it's one of my only ones that I did the most tourmalated quartz in. It's the only like I bought every strand, and it's the most in this necklace. So it's the only one that I have that has the most of it in it. And I'm going to be putting the bracelet on because, anyway, I'm just really excited to finally double up, because this is going to be the one I keep also. Because, I already own this other set that I'm showing it with again. So I brought it in, and, because I love it so much, and I made so many of them for everybody too, that, I know I'm being stubborn about putting my glasses on. Okay. I don't know. I'm getting more like my dad every day. I love those commercials where they show the parents because I laugh. I totally, my mom, my dad, the things that I'm like, you know.
Do you feel like the white quartz enhancer would be too heavy on the ruby strand?
The ruby.
We don't have the rubies here tonight. But
the star ruby? The star ruby that we have?
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that would...
It's graduated, so it will absolutely fit into the middle of it. And ruby is strong. So I wouldn't worry about that either. No, I would absolutely put it on there.
Okay.
I want to make sure that I would say that. So I had to process that a little bit.
Thank you.
And you can see my brain as I'm getting older. I had to make sure I had the right answer for you.
So you brought up your dad. Audrey's asking how your dad is doing.
Oh my gosh, my dad. This was the first time away from my dad. So like, here's the thing. My sister, we've been tag teaming, like helping him out. It's Joey and Casey moved in finally. So we got them moved in, and there is just like a spark, a light that's come on with my dad again, having the young ones back there. Like it's made him like fight more. And that's really what me and my sister prayed for, is if we had the kids back there.
Oh, no.
Anyway, so it's amazing. And so I talked to my dad every day, and he was just having so much fun. Like, oh, the kids this, oh, Joey lost this. Like, my dad, anyway, I'm just couldn't be happier. Families throughout the years, sometimes the smaller, sometimes more strife, sometimes that comes in families, and we just all really united, and any things that might have been going on like got left behind. So I gotta tell you, I'm just so like, stuff I've been praying for all of my relatives' hearts just to soften so that we can come together, and it is. And I feel so lucky. So as much time as I have with my dad, like, yeah. But he just loves hearing what I'm doing. Oh, daughter, that 800, and that's 1 ton of rocks. So I'm going around going, about 1 ton. Anyway, he was just having a great time. And pictures and people I'm telling him about, because we used to do all those shows. So anyway, thank you, Audrey. Thank you so much for asking. So I'm actually showing you 2 necklaces, okay? And they're both equally as awesome. But the tourmalated quartz, I gotta tell you, super hard to find the tourmalated beads. So, but I'm gonna show you this one. But I have another one that's very similar, but it has more gray. So I don't know if you can kind of tell. They're both exactly the same length, right, Michelle?
They're both a 20-inch with a 2-inch extender.
And so one of them has the eagle's eye. That really beautiful toad's eye, they call it black cat's eye quartz. There's a lot of names in the industry, and it's got that chatoyant cat's eye roll to it that is really beautiful. It's got volcanic rock in it, but this necklace for you ladies, this is old world jade. These black pieces that I'm going to show you underneath, it's old world jade. Like, these are like collector pieces of the jade. So I'm going to have that version, or I'm going to have the tourmalated quartz with black spinel that I did. Okay, so there's going to be 2 different things. I have to be honest, ladies that are really into old antique type beads, the ones with the cat's eye quartz is pretty phenomenal, because you got that really beautiful volcanic rock, and they put metallic, they dipped it in metallic, so it's metallic, which is kind of cool. But the way that I did the tourmalated, you see the bead, literally it's an 8mm bead, but you put it in between 2, like directly in the middle, and the enhancer bail fits on it. So you can't put it, anyway, I'll show you underneath. So those are going to be the 2 items that I'm going to show you last, because I love it with the white quartz too. I love it. So I have this, love this bracelet, love it, love it. So I'm going to do 2 offerings. Okay, so you kind of got this look. Oh, and I need to grab those over here. So sorry. I'm going to zoom out of here real quick. Because this one, put over here. So I'll put both of them down here. So that way you can kind of see. But if Michelle, I know you're not as messy as me.
No, Janelle. It was funny. Tuesday night, remember, Nikki? After the show, I was like, oh my gosh, look at my tray. Now I understand why Janelle's tray gets so messy, because I had so much, I was just piling it in my tray.
See,
it was a mess.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. No. Okay, so do you see kind of the difference, ladies? These are going to have the bigger beads. Actually, wait a minute, Michelle. We never did test this one to see if it goes between the two. Because this one, oh yeah, see, they both do. So you know how I was saying, because I did this one. So when you have the bigger necklaces, ladies, the way that I designed the enhancer, it will go through those two beads like this. So this is the one that is the cat's eye quartz. So see how you see that chatoyant, that cat's eye that comes through the beads? I guess I can take that off now. Okay, so you're gonna have this, and that's where that starts in the middle. So this is the middle section. Oh, what's the length on these, Michelle? Go ahead.
They are 20 inch with a 2-inch extender.
With the bigger beads like this, I always go, like with the larger beads, I always go a little bit longer. These are the old world jade, ladies. These are the antique jade beads. Isn't that like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to buy this strand at the show. So there's only going to be a few when I do in it. But look at, this is the volcanic. And do you see, it's real, real volcanic rock. And then they put the metallic on it, which is just so cool. You can feel it. It's got really a cool texture. Mm-hmm. And then it goes into, I did 2 sections like that. So you've got 2 sections. Oh, sorry. And I always do my end caps. So you're always going to see those on the back side of it too. So you're going to do that. And then I've got the matching bracelet to go with it also. And this is, we started switching instead of the elastic like you ladies asked. We switched it to the, with the chain so you can have that adjustable. So that will have the matching bracelet. And then, so really, really beautiful. But this is the one that I'm just cuckoo about because I love tourmalated quartz. And like literally, I could not find anything. This was like the only stuff that I found. And so this, oh, look at, you can see, like, see the spindles?
That looks
Isn't
really
it
pretty
cool?
on camera. Yeah, it looks good.
And then look at these really, really cool black spinel. It's this really cool shape. It's almost like it was like a potato. It was just so cool. So I did those. And then I also, did you see these? I stuck these in for a little bit. It's like a really beautiful gray quartz with the shimmer, with the mystic shimmer on them, just to give it a little bit more depth. So this, like, look at all the little sections. So this is the middle, then knotted, bead, knotted, then it goes into 3, then it goes into another section. 2, 3, you're gonna get 4 of those sections. So even the skill level of beading this one was just incredible. Incredible. Look at those.
On the volcanic lava rock, are you able to have oils and things on that, or is it?
Oh yeah, these, oh yeah. I mean, volcanic is like, if it were, volcanic is very porous, but with the metallic, I think even more so. Because this, you can literally see the little, you can actually see how porous it is on here. Did you see my little fingers like digging in the rocks? Look at my poor little fingers are suffering. They're like, they were actually bleeding the last booth. Finally, they broke all out and were bleeding from all the digging. And I'm like, oh, it's time to go home, obviously. Okay, so here we go. And then again with this bracelet. So do we have the same sizing
Do
on?
5.75 to an 8.
Yeah, so really, they really kind of sized out the same kind of size.
And the bracelets are the same, each have the new product release price of $49.99.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I actually should put, whoops, let me take this out of the shot real quick. Okay, this one you might have to, because it's slippery, have somebody else hook this one on, but I thought I would put that on for this size.
And Courtney was asking about the bead sizes, so I'm looking right now on the website. It looks like
This one is thicker, that's why I wanted to kind of put this one on too.
Yeah, it looks like they're 5 to 8
Okay,
millimeters.
because see this one, I think this is a 10, where this was an 8 on this one. And
Yeah,
these
the
were
others-
10, 11s or something like that.
8 to 9.
I don't have a gauger. 8 to 9?
Yeah, 8 to 9.
Okay, so 9
And then-
probably for the volcanic, 8, and then these were 7s. The tourmalated, well, okay, hold on.
But they're each,
Yeah.
Courtney, each one on the website has each
See?
individual stone with the size.
This is 1 to 2 millimeters up in that one. But the cool thing is that pendant still fits in between the two beads though. It still fits the same way though. See how I hooked this one on too? See, you wear it in between like this. So it hooks onto the two beads.
And then the necklaces are either Eagle Eye Lava Rock is $69.99, and the Black Spinel Tourmalated Quartz is $79.99.
Wow, the bigger ones look really cool too. Gosh, they're both really pretty because I put mine on with the way that it was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but you know what? Probably because mine's like black like that. So yeah, because see, I did with this pendant. But actually, you know what I can do? Let me see. I'll try both. Oh, where's the one that has the magnet? There it is. Okay, let me put that one on. Ooh, that feels good on too, though. Okay, let me put this one. Stick it in the middle. Oh, well, that looks pretty too, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, either one you really can't go wrong. I mean, they're both like such cool, different materials. But I just know it was super hard to get the tourmalated. They had a lot of, because tourmaline, when it goes through quartz, it's like a lot of friction. It's literally going through. So that quartz has to completely, like crystals and amethyst, you know, as it's growing, it's constantly healing. So it's really cool if like you, sometimes we'll have a crystal, you close the lights and you put a blue light on it, you'll see little specks and it's literally this ultraviolet, like blue light that comes out because it's repairing still. So these are constantly under the ground repairing, even when you get them. So, I mean, yeah, it would take a long time. I mean, we're talking centuries and centuries by the time it would maybe, you know, but under those conditions, like tourmalated quartz is just the process that tourmaline going through. To me, I'm just really amazed by it, that you can get anything. And, you know, that's why, like, if you ever see the tourmalated quartz that's clear, that's like, I mean, so old. So if you see it a little bit more milky like this, it's because it's caused that volatility as it was growing through it, which is awesome. But the clear stuff, that's why in jewelry, it's expensive. Like, you know, when I cut the stone in my jewelry, because it's a tiny percent of the rough that has actually repaired. I mean, it's so old by the time they get it out of the ground. It's repaired itself in clear around the black spindles of tourmaline. So, yeah, I'm just always amazed by some of the stone stuff like that. Okay, so I have literally shown everything.
We have to show the barrel necklace.
Oh, I didn't do the barrel necklaces. Oh, the frangipani ones. Yes, okay. So I actually, I doubled that one up. Oh, so this one, am I wearing one still? Yes, I am, that's why. Okay, so I will show underneath. Oh, did I actually do the beads on this too? Like, well, actually these you need a millimeter gauge. But you could see, like, that's why I put them up close to each other. you could see that they were a little bit different. But yeah, with the bracelet, I don't know. Actually, I might do one necklace, but you might want to consider for that bracelet. Are you kidding? Yeah, you'd pay over that for one. Out in the world. But also too, like old world jade. I mean, volcanic, cool, cat's eye, kidding me, black tourmaline. Oh, I love this special little bead too. Just a little extra bling bling. Okay, so now we're gonna show this because you know how special this chain is. I only really use this chain mainly in these barrel necklaces because it just it's just such an elevated, oh, that's the watermark. I actually need the fringe panty.
The black spinel.
I showed the watermark.
Gray Moonstone Odyssey bracelet you have on, the toggle bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
We have that fitting a 6 to an 8 inch wrist, and it's on sale for $249.99.
Okay, cool. I know that I didn't. Oh, here it is. It's off my tray. I'm like, I'm wearing one. Okay. So, here are the little barrels.
And we have
actually, you know what? I feel like, you know, after Courtney said that too. See, when I tried to do it before, a barrel would be here, a barrel would be here. They don't work right. So I think what we did is when I did one here, and then the closure in the back had to have one, because the barrels stick out. They're not comfortable. Like the barrels are impossible to. And I know what Beverly was saying is okay. We could use one space of it, but I love the. Anyway, I might have to play around with it a little bit and see, because I think I did it with a full barrel. Okay, sorry. I'll show the necklace. In my head, I'm trying to work out what the ladies were saying with design, but I'm like, nope, it won't work because of the other thing. And because the chain is like, I think I did it with a thicker, I did a bar hinge with a thicker chain because it just looked more finished. I want the biggest high-end, like, wow look. And then we'll put a crazy price on it. Look at the bead. I love this bead. Do you know I did 2 variations of this? So I have 2 of my artisans that actually have different ones. So I'll have to make sure that, you know what I should have done? I should have done the one bead with one artisan, one with the other. But this was my favorite one that I picked. Like the detail is just over the, I had a contest actually. And said, okay, who's gonna make me the best, I do that all the time. Who's gonna come up with the best? And then I'm like, yes, I'm gonna pick through 2. And then the other guy's going, you're not gonna use mine at all? And I'm like, I will.
So we have that in a 30 inch or a 38 inch, and they both have a 2 inch extender.
Well, and you saw, I like the long one because the long one looks great long, but you saw, I love doubling up. Mm-hmm. So the long one is great for doubling, you know? So I kind of feel like it's like, you know, people that are necklace people, it's like, it's so good to have this longer style. Well, it doesn't work with my beaded necklace, does it? Let me see. No, you would just, so the beaded one, yeah, you wouldn't do the beaded with it.
Now, did you want to tour your pendant,
Yeah.
Janelle, under real quick? Your black spinel.
I didn't show that one. Oh, I didn't show the ring and the bracelet. I'm sorry, because it actually, I'm assuming everybody's seen it because I'm always showing it, and it's like always one of my favorite things to do, and show everybody. So I am so sorry. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, because I'm like, everybody knows this is one of my favorites. Okay, so because you have the Mystic, the Black Mystic quartz, you have the Gray Moonstone, which I told you is some of the best I'd ever seen. All the same color, which is like impossible with Gray Moonstone. So every bracelet, everything's gonna match perfectly. Black spinel, and I love the triangle checkerboard that is on that one. And then, of course, the ring, which, again, I'm so excited because I redid the ring. My original, it was really hard to curve this around, but do you see how the stones and the sides curve in on that bezel? So that's a stone. I mean, that right there is so hard, but I wanted this to really curve. Do you see even this? Where it's going to sit up, and the gallery's gonna grasp your finger better. So the original one was flat, and I said I'm gonna redo it, and me and Dewa really went to town working through that to make it just like, see where it just curves, conforms to every part of your finger as you move. The fit of this is just like, yeah, I wanted this one to be that forever piece, but this has all that granulation work that is that museum quality, but again, bigger, thicker pieces to really make it nice and soft.
We have the tonight, the earrings, the pendant, and the ring are all priced at $129.99.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Because it's one of those things, Michelle thinks, you know, again, with that kind of, see, look at the moonstones just matching, like just perfectly, you know, in the pieces. It's just crazy to get that many stones to match up. Yeah, that is not easy. And then again, all beautiful fit. This was my signature style of bracelet that I did forever. Like, these would be $2,000 pieces now for people, like of this kind of quality and setting.
You know, I have one you made back in 97 or so, 1997, that's all garnet. Like,
oh my gosh.
I should bring it in and show you.
Do you know today somebody was showing me a picture? Remember I did all the little bar hinge ones?
Mm-hmm.
They were like 13 stones.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, hey, and it was like, oh, that's the ecstasy. Twilight Ecstasy.
Mm-hmm.
And citrine. So I was like, oh, because we get pictures from you ladies, and then I tell them, oh yeah, that was ours, that was mine. Like, I remember every piece I ever designed. So these are those really sultry, awesome earrings too. So did you, I don't know if you ladies, oh, scale wise on these are, yeah, these are not for the faint of heart, and I wear them, they're heavy, but these are worth it for me. Love these. But yeah, I have this whole set because this is like that one moment that you put the set together and you're like, oh yeah, that looks good.
Oh my gosh.
You know?
Abby and Mickey are teasing me in the chat because I said 1997 and Abby was like, you know, question mark, and then Mickey just wrote antique pieces.
Yes, we are antiques also. I know. I don't. Who knows? Yeah.
I think Mickey's our same age, so I don't think he has room to talk.
Yeah.
You know what? With the cat's eye, though, the thing is, the cat's eye really does create that chatoyant look of the moonstone, you know? But then the black tourmalated has the mystic that looks like black moonstone in the bracelet. So, like I said, ladies, you know, if this is kind of your look, you like that really sophisticated black and grays because it goes with everything, and, you know, your jewelry is your palette. I mean, yeah, I know this is somebody.
That just looks so
I mean, right here, that is a wrist,
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
right? That's
Very
really pretty. But again, yeah, because these are my grab and goes when I'm like traveling, and you have to have a really small suitcase. That's why it's easy sometimes to have black, and then you got your jewelry and you look great.
So Friday, we did it.
Oh no. Yes, Michelle. Yes. Guess what? We are gonna sneak. That's right. She just brought this to me, and I can't even believe that I kept it quiet this long. But you told me to. We're gonna sneak peek some more of those special pockets in the quartzes. Whiskey quartz, smoky quartz, lemon quartz, citrine, amethyst, blue topaz, white quartz, lavender moon quartz, blue moon quartz. Oh, guess what? I actually found from this one vendor I found two very, very light lavender moon. Not at the quality of the jewelry, otherwise I'd be paying $1,000 for one of the specimens because the rough is that rare. But it was kind of, I was like, oh my gosh. So I did buy a couple. Of course I grabbed anything he had. But Friday, we're going to be showing the second half of the rest of these, but these were the ones that were very, very, wow pieces. Oh, I guess I should have had my little ring stand. Hello. Okay, this one I actually only made in the larger size for everybody too, because I wanted to have something that was, so anyway, I did the blue topaz for Australia. This is the whiskey. Do you see the special S curve cut on that? Do you see that gorgeous like cutting in on that stone? On the whiskey? And this is that really, really beautiful locket. So this is the one, again, that one that I'm just like, again, the largest locket I have ever done. Press button. So sneaky peek.
Oh, they're going wild for those.
Lots of hearts.
And again, so I'll take this one off. And look at the ring. Look at the amazing piece on the ring. Look at this. Is that beautiful or what? So there's going to be just a few, again, super limited. You know, there's only going to be a few people that are going to be able to get, again, there's a lot of these, there's only one of each size. So that's going to be Friday.
Yeah, they'll launch at 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon Eastern.
So look at the cuts on the blue topaz. Like, again, it's a bird's nest that is literally got like in the shape. Do you see that cross that goes through it? Fancy checkerboard on the top. Like, again, these stones, the blue topazes, again, no, he won't even cut for me. So we're doing just a few, and this is going to have that retention closure on it. But these are the bracelets. Any of this style, ladies, this is only going to fit 6.5 inch wrist all the way to an 8 inch wrist. Okay, so there's only one of each color. That's all I did. And then I cannot wait, ladies. The butterfly. Look at the cutting. So the butterfly, there's only going to be, I think, one of each set in the color. That's it. In the butterflies. Look at the bezel. Look at the bezel setting on that. Do you see the scalloping? They did. I mean, again, these are those competition cut stones that he won't take an order on. I just took his collection. I took his collection. That is it. That is it. Oh, the bracelet. Oh, I did show the bracelet. This one's going to fit a size 6 to a size 7 inch wrist. I'm not going to say a 7 1/4 on this one. Do you want to see if Tanya wants to put that on real quick just to see? But I'm pretty sure it's a 6 to a 7, Mickey, on that one. So anyway, so Friday, that's going to be the last. It's going to be tray by tray. We're going to show you. And then that is it of the really elite stuff. And we literally waited till I got home so I could show it to you myself, because I'm just so proud of that collection. But I cannot wait till the container lands of the gemstones that I picked out in Tucson, because we're going to try to get those loaded as quick as we can and some pictures up. But again, we're going to do it where we're going to show every piece, but it's going to be like this jewelry you have to go buy. So it will literally hold it till the show, so people can't buy ahead of time. And then as we show, then how it processes. Or no, we'll just put them up because nobody knows what they are yet. No, we'll put them up. We won't repress them. Yeah, we'll put them out. But literally, again, as they get pulled, you know, how they're going to get lined up. Okay.
Last thing, we have a promotion that we're going to be running on Friday along with the pockets with this gemstone.
Oh, yes. Oh, I was supposed to grab this. Okay.
So we'll see.
I am so tired from the show. All the rocks that I looked at, I'm like, am I going to be able to get the strength to bring this up? Okay, so we're going to give this away, though.
Mm-hmm.
So orders.
How?
Starting Friday for pocket collections, any orders over $250, they will be entered into a drawing for that item.
And so did you? And you give you got to give the other ones away while I was gone, right?
No, we're not doing that until October. This is a new one.
Oh, we're just throwing this one in.
This is for
nice.
Just to.
Well, I said we got to make room for because I got to tell you what I did this time, because the amethyst this time was even hard. I went with really dark amethyst. But they're smaller pieces. They're more, but again, I wanted some collector. Like, I'm really watching in our generation of gemstones disappearing. Like, okay, so I'm going to be out of Larimer and my raw tanzanite now. So those are now stones that I'm not going to be able to offer. So I can't even get a fourth of the stones in the quality that I want. So yeah, it's just exciting.
Yeah,
so some
starting,
of this awesome gemstone
yeah,
stuff.
Yes, starting Friday at 9 a.m. Any orders, $250 or more, will be entered into the drawing, and we will give it away on the Tuesday social next week.
Okay, the Tuesday social next week.
Yeah.
But you'll probably put that in there, all that information.
Yeah, we'll put all that. We actually already did, but we just wanted to give them a tease of what they will be entered to win.
Yeah. Oh, it's a big sign. I don't even have a ruler big enough for it.
Yeah.
So it's a big one. It's like definitely 2 rulers.
Yeah. 250 or more starting.
Oh, that would be 12 inches.
Friday.
250 or more starting on Friday at 9 a.m. So it coincides with the release of the
Awesome.
And
pockets.
it's for pockets.
Pocket collection
classes.
only,
I
and
just-
it ends Sunday at 11:59
Oh,
p.m.
so that's for the pockets.
Yeah, that's for the pockets.
Well, those just like flew out the door before anyway.
Yeah.
It's just somebody else is going to get lucky because we're like, cool. Some of the bigger pieces, but I got to tell you, the bigger pieces like this in the darker color, that it's not going to be the same price of what we have on the website. So if you're wanting a bigger piece, 100%, they're not even coming close to this kind of price point. Again, different colors, this and that, but from that show to this show, like when they said the prices kept going up, apparently, no, the shipping, all the stuff the vendors were saying, but I still, like some of them I'm like, well, nope, too high for me, too high. Oh, wait a minute. I got one more set, ladies. I got one more set I forgot to show. Sorry, because this was one of my favorites, so I held it aside. So sorry. Okay, I was playing with it earlier. Sorry. Okay, this, again, limited piece. It's going to be a size 6 to a size 7. Oh, was that one not going to fit
That
you?
one will
No,
not fit.
I didn't think so either. But I might have to throw this one over after I'm touring. So, ladies, this is the citrine one. It doesn't look like it's rutilated quartz the way that it's cut.
Oh,
like it's
yes.
just crazy awesome. And look at. Do you see how the cutting is coming up into this really cool spear? And can you give that one to Tanya real quick? And then I had to do just a really, really cute little enhancer. So there's going to be that beautiful set. And again, wow, right?
It's fitted.
It's fitted.
So it does fit you, but it's fitted. So that one, that bracelet that I just showed, I'll take that back. I'll show you. So 7 1/4, but it would be fitted, okay? So it's not going to be loose like the other ones. So 6 to 7, but 7 1/4, this will be fitted. So any of that style that you're going to see, because there will only be one per gemstone that I did in the bracelets. That's it, okay? So yes. And the citrine, I got to tell you, there was no citrine. No citrine. I found little baby, literally that big, of little cathedrals that I found. And then hearts, but yeah, I went into the show 3 days early and to try to find those. I found 4 hearts in citrine. No citrine all over Tucson. Can you believe it? Like in the amethyst like this.
Wow.
So again, they're not kidding. They're not
Is that considered a buff top, the citrine? What is?
Oh, hun, no, these don't even have names because they're
Oh, they
like
don't have
completely
names.
like, no, these are where he's entered into a competition. And yeah, no, I'm not allowed to even slightly. Remember, I got in trouble for saying quilted.
Okay. Beverly. Beverly
I am in trouble for quilted. Just trust me, these are like going into like not just $1,000 pieces, much higher than that. That you would have seen these kind of gemstones. But no, this one is faceted on both sides, the top and the bottom, which is just, that's why it's like you get in there and you're like, it's like a really beautiful prism. So yes,
Gorgeous.
so but then that's it. I'm gonna be done with the stones that I like collected during, So that's, everything was used in every piece of jewelry. So I'm just excited they're going to a really great home. But I will let you ladies go eat now.
And check your emails. That is where a lot of this information is and our promotions. So just be sure to check that, and you will always get the information on the promotions and giveaways that we are doing.
And we have posts on Facebook as well.
Yes, and we'll post the information on Facebook too.
Yep, and just remind everybody, you can always watch the show after, because the Jodos go off tonight at midnight.
Yes.
And then anything that has the Jodo, and then everything else stays on for the week, and then it goes off special back to regular price after we're done. So that's how, if you're wondering, it's there all the time. If you're new to the show, no, these prices are really special. The ones that say Jodo is because it's just for the night, till midnight. And then the other ones we keep up till Friday. Or no, Monday. Then they go off Monday.
Yeah. Sunday night.
Sunday night. Okay.
But they'll know if it's over 45% off. They just say it tells them the percentage. So anything over 45%.
Anything over 45%
is just for tonight.
Is just for tonight.
Then it goes to 40% until Sunday. And then it comes off at
then it goes to 40%, and then everything is 40% off, which is still a great deal.
Right.
So even if you didn't get the 45 to 50 to 55 off, you would still get 40% off, which is incredible. Yeah. For a week. Okay, well, ladies, thank you so much. So great to see you and be back with you. But I did some really great stuff for you while I was gone, so I'll be working on
that. And it'll be on tomorrow on the Amazon Live.
Oh, Amazon Live's tomorrow. Oh, yes, ladies, please don't leave. I get so nervous on those shows. Please come hang out with me, please. Please give me some support, moral support. Yeah. Anyway, so we're doing that, and so we're gonna have a bunch of the new beginnings back here. So I'm gonna have a little SARDA, and I'm gonna have some new beginnings that I'm gonna do tours on. Actually, I love this one. This is the one where I did gold and rose gold. I love that combination. I think I picked that one to wear, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah, love it, love it. Yeah, so I'll be touring all that tomorrow up closely.